Good morning. Thank you for joining me. Day 19 of this morning Yogalates challenge. We are focusing on our spine and on our posture today. So working the muscles along the spine and also getting a little bit into the abdominals, which all contributes to healthy posture. We're going to begin lying down on our backs. So making your way there. Really feel how the entire length of your spine here is fully supported on the mat. And we're going to start with some simple dead bugs. So simple core activation. This is one of my favorite abdominal exercises. It really can go a long way. So you can bring your knees up into a tabletop pose. We're going to keep head and shoulders on the mat for this variation. And we're just going to bring our right arm up overhead. Keep your left arm down on the mat, pushing down into the floor. So careful not to bring your knees in towards your chest here. Just from having your knees over your hips, you should start to feel the lower belly contract and engage. We don't necessarily want to fully push the lower back into the floor, but we want to make sure we're not curving up too high and flaring out through the rib cage. So finding that happy medium where we feel the abdominals contract. And then for our dead bugs here, all we're going to do is reach the right arm overhead and stretch the left leg forward and return it back to center. And you can use the left hand pushing into the mat to keep you nice and stable. The further you bring the left leg and the right arm, the harder this will be. So you're welcome to just make this very small, to just do a high diagonal and return, or you can go really far into your range of motion. Just make sure you're not losing the integrity of your alignment. So inhaling out and exhaling in. We'll do 2 more on this side. Try to relax your neck. Last one. And now lift head and shoulders off of the floor. Grab a hold of your right leg. Extend that left leg out for single leg stretch. Inhale, hold. And exhale, deepen the abs. At the end of the exhale, switch the legs. Inhale, lift up higher. Exhale all the air out and switch. 1 more on each side. Inhale and exhale and switch. Last one. Pull both knees in towards your chest and relax head and shoulders on the mat. Setting ourselves up for the second side, dead bugs. This time my right arm will be flat to the floor. Knees are on tabletop. Left arm extends up towards the ceiling. Find the engagement through your belly. Right leg extends. Left arm reaches up overhead and return. Use your breath here. Inhale to expand. And exhale to contract and return. Trying to quiet down that left knee, left thigh, so it does not move. This is such a simple exercise, but so effective and really quite challenging. Let's do 1 more. And lifting head and shoulders off of the mat, coming back to that single leg stretch. Hold on to your left leg, reach the right leg forward. Inhale up a little higher. Exhale all the air out and switch. Deepen the abs as you exhale and switch. Last one, pull it in. Exhale, both knees into your chest and release. Let's just take happy baby pose, grabbing a hold of the feet, widening the knees, stacking the ankles over on top, maybe rocking a little bit side to side. Hey, baby. Stretching it out here. So even in happy baby, I want you to have all the parts of your spine touching and pressing down into the floor. So you're not lifting your head off the mat and you're not lifting your hips off of the ground. And let's bend the knees, release. We're gonna rock up, coming into a seated position, setting ourselves up for spine stretch forward. My favorite Pilates exercise, extending the legs out a little wider than your hips, flex through your feet. So again here, if you feel like you're rolling back, especially first thing in the morning, do this with bent knees. It's more important to have a truly flat back. Extend your arms, palms parallel to the mat. We're gonna inhale here. And as you exhale, chin to chest, nose to navel, stretch the arms forward. Keep them lifted off of the mat. And then inhale, peel and roll yourself up. I'm deepening the abs here whenever I exhale, as if someone was pulling on my back and someone else was pulling on my hands. So reaching me in opposite directions, lifting up. 2 more like this. Exhale. And inhale. Last one. And lifting up, crossing at the ankles, just a really simple twist. Left hand to your right knee, right fingertips behind you, open through your chest. And stay facing a little bit over towards that right knee and right thigh, and just walk your hands over, big side body stretch from your right hip all the way up into that right shoulder. Walking the hands back, lifted up, change the cross of the legs into our twist, right hand to your left knee, left fingertips behind you. And we'll fold over towards that left hip and left thigh, crawling out, especially with the right hand. Keep pushing down into your right hip, right sit bone. Coming back through to center, let's find downward facing dog. Palms shoulder width distance apart, feet are hip width distance apart. Lift yourself up and back and stretch out. Give yourself a few moments here in down dog. Just to settle, targeting the full body. And quieting the legs, we're gonna reach the right leg up to the sky, bend your right knee, open up your hip, and we're gonna step the right foot forward, starting in our warrior 2 legs, but we're transitioning into triangle pose. So you can lift yourself up, go ahead and straighten that front leg, narrow your stance a little bit here so you're not quite as wide as you would be in warrior 2. We're gonna lean the chest forward, so really great for the spine here in this pose. I want you to stay as if you're in between 2 walls, and then drop the right hand when you find that natural point of resistance. Left arm extends up overhead. So this is not about contracting down to touch the floor. In fact, I want you to roll that left shoulder back and imagine you can bring your heart facing up towards the sky. You're welcome to just prop yourself up onto your shin, hold yourself there. So it's a full body activating pose, but we're really focusing today on the length we're creating through the spine. One more big breath in here and push into the feet to lift yourself all the way back up, and just reverse. So left hand goes down the thigh, right arm reaches up and back. Coming back through to center, bend into your front knee so you can find downward dog, and we'll go do triangle to the other side. So stepping it back. 3-legged dog, left leg extends up, bend your knee, open up that hip, and step the foot through between the palms, back foot parallel to the shorter edge of your mat, and go ahead and straighten your left leg, bring the back toes in a couple inches, arms out. Send that right hip presses forward, so we're tilting, rocking through the pelvis. Let this reach out through your left arm, and once you can't, I physically cannot go any further forward here, so I'm just gonna drop my left hand down and extend my right arm up. Keep rolling that right shoulder back, imagining you can spin up towards the ceiling, leaning back against an invisible wall and pulling up through the quads so that you're not completely locking through your knees and hyperextending. And breathing, there's a lot going on in this pose. It's a much harder one than it appears to be. Push the feet into the floor to lift yourself up, and we'll reverse, right hand down, left arm up. So just a nice little counter stretch. A little windmill with the hands as you bend through that front knee and step back, downward facing dog. From down dog, let's walk our hands to the back of the mat for a ragdoll fold. Really decompressing along the spine. Let yourself be heavy. Add maybe a little bit of traction by holding onto the elbows and swaying a little side to side. And let's take a cleansing breath in through the nose, big sigh out the mouth. Breathe in. Letting it go. Releasing fingertips down to the mat and bend your knees. Come to take a seat. I'll draw a card for us. Sitting up tall, our affirmation to set the intention for our day. I allow myself to slow down and rest deeply. I allow myself to slow down and rest deeply. Hands come together. We chant Om. Breathe into chant. Om. Thank you so much, everyone, for doing this practice with me. I hope you feel really good in your body. I hope you give yourself permission today to slow down and rest deeply. Leave me a comment before you go. Do subscribe, and I'll see you tomorrow morning.